Hi, Tom. My name is Chad, and I'm the Senior Account Executive with Damon and Prince. We spoke briefly on the phone, and I told you I would take a look into your website and find out what the issues were, as far as from a marketing standpoint, why you weren't getting the traffic that you should be getting, and also kind of what's going on with your website and whether it's broke or not. Taking a look at your website, this is a very basic web page, and that's exactly what it is a web page. It's not really built, excuse me, it's not built on core marketing principles. And just from speaking to you briefly, it doesn't necessarily show the exact types of services that you do. Like you said, you don't do high-end products, and I understand that. So there's definitely some changes that need to be made so that when the customer is seeking the services, they're finding the correct services that you do, traveling to your web page, and then also them going to your web page is then transpiring into a new sale. Um, Looking at it, it's a very basic page that Haibu builds, and I saw that here at the bottom. Um, Words tell and pictures sell. So there's not a very large combination of words explaining the specific types of services. Um, there's no testimonials as far as clients that you have done services for and we're happy with those services. Those things create trust within a business. And believe it or not, studies show that the vast majority of people searching for services online, they will take the opinion of somebody else who's used your services over pretty much anything else. So that's definitely something that's imperative. There's quite a few things that need to be changed on this page that's going to help convert into sales and drive in clients. As far as the numbers from the back end and whether it's broke or not, let's take a look. From a search engine optimization standpoint, which is a 42.7 out of 100, and this is going to base your ranking with Google. Um, all the red dots are errors or there's an issue that needs to be corrected. It doesn't show your Alexia rank, and it shows your page rank a 1 out of 10, which is very low. There's no indexed pages. So let's see here. Let me take your meta description as a caution, basically because they want it to be between 70 and 160 characteristics, and they need to be all those characteristics on your page need to be specific to the services and products that you provide, and that helps you rank within the search engines. What Google does is they send out a program of spiders that crawl through your website, and what they do is they measure and show all the information on your website, and that's what helps Google list the most relevant businesses and ones that aren't. And ones that have broken websites or things that aren't functioning properly or built on core marketing principles, well, that pushes them down lower in the search engines. And so that's what's happening. Um, there's no link for your meta keywords. Really, the page that you have was thrown up very quickly, and you can tell just by looking at it. It's it's not really an online asset, it's more an online liability because it's showing services that you don't necessarily provide. And so the people that do call you and they're looking for those specific services because of the pictures they see are frustrated and end up being driven away. Um, Out of the 6 images, all the tags on them are missing, and Google sends those spiders out. They can't see images, but what they do is read the text, and they show the images being relevant to the text for that service. So that's something that needs to be fixed. The text to HTML ratio, that's the amount of text written on the page. That there's a caution for that because there is really none, and words really are very important to show relevancy, different things within your own business and products and services. One page really isn't enough to do it. Um, Flash, there's an issue with the Flash on there as far as a Flash player with that video. All of these errors are causing you to be pushed down in the search engines. And when you correct these errors and you build a website that's mobile friendly, so a lot of people are going to search for your services from a mobile device. This website is not mobile friendly. Google requires these things to be listed higher in the search engine, and that's something it's not. They didn't declare the language on it. All of these little errors push you down. There's no Google Analytics, and Google Analytics is important for you as a business owner because it's going to show you a monthly report on the amount of people that are traveling to your website and where they're leaving your website. And it's going to give you something to measure that amount of traffic, so you're not just kind of hoping and praying it works, but you have something that's relevant and it shows whether it's working or not. And then you can do something like we did. You can have us run a diagnostic and we can figure out exactly what's not working, why it's not working, and correct it very quickly. Um, you have no backlinks. That's another reason why you're listing very low. Um, as more businesses build web pages or optimize their web pages for the specific types of services you have, that's going to drive you down in the search engines if your web page isn't able to compete with that. Backlinks are like votes, and those things help you push up, and that's backlinks could be to anything as far as testimonials from clients on Yelp, different listings, your Better Business Bureau listing if you had one, um, different things like that. There's also a multitude of other things as far as social media, Facebook. Having that installed onto your page and having a Facebook business page included is excellent for your marketing, and it's excellent to help keep you pushed up because really Google, as it moves forward and technology moves forward, their standards are a lot greater than what they used to be, and we have to continuously meet those standards to keep someone, as far as a business owner, pushed up in the search engines. Um, you're not listed in a bunch of the directories, the search engine directories, the DMOZ directory, the Yahoo directory. Really what that's doing is keeping people from finding your specific services and seeking those services out. So it's driving away business and it's affecting the amount of money you're making. Having no social media, that's definitely affecting your reaching new clients and prospects and driving in new customers. You do have a favicon, which is good. And let's switch to the second report. Your website grade was a 31 out of 100. It's pretty obvious why by this point, the things that I've discussed with you, why it is so low. Um, there's no blog, so there's the clients you do service and you do an excellent job for, they're not able to leave that feedback so that the next person that seeks those services sees that feedback, and it builds some trust that your business is a quality business. All these things are very important. They're very cost effective. It's really not expensive to invest in a web page that's going to continuously drive in clients year round. The elementary school level readability is excellent. There's really not much to read on the page. And so it doesn't really describe in depth the types of services, show those types of services, and it doesn't provide a conversion form, a form where somebody could fill out their information, which would come to you via email, and you could call them back and say, you know, I got your information, I can schedule you in at 2 o'clock, I can schedule you in at this time. That's something that's going to help drive in new prospects. The meta description, it needs some work. There's two heading tags. Those show relevancy within the search engines for your products and services. Really, your web page needs quite a bit of work in order to be where you want it to be and to see what you were seeing as far as the amount of traffic coming in. If it was built a little bit better and it was built in a way that it was mobile friendly and the keywords were correct for your specific services, not only the pictures and the way that it was written, you would see a dramatic increase in the amount of business that you're getting monthly, probably by over 30%. The web pages that we've optimized for current clients, they've had similar issues, and the Old Pueblo Vapor Lounge here in Tucson, they saw over a 30% increase in their revenue in just 3 months. So the total images were 6, and they were missing those alt tags like I'd explained. The domain info, there's a flag on that because you've only got 12 months left, and if it's less than a year, it shows the search engine that it may be an irrelevant business, and the business may be going out of business, what have you, or not going to be around for a long time. And so when you opt to extend that for multiples of years, that's going to show relevancy within Google that you are stable and you're going to be around. It's very cheap to do. It's like 10 to 20 bucks a year, and it's definitely worth doing. Those things all help keep you pushed up in the search engines. Like I said, and the social media linked in with an RSS feed. I'm sure I'm saying a lot of things that you don't quite understand. I'd be happy to walk you through it and help you to understand the importance of these things as I'm doing right now, but at a further date if you need more information. The RSS feed is something that would link with your Facebook business page. And so when you provide a service or you have a sale or you have a discount on specific services, those people are, when something is posted to a client's website, when you're linked to them, that's going to show all their friends that they used your services, and that's going to give them the opportunity to build that trust and then seek your services as well. It's definitely something you need to take advantage of. The conversion form, extremely important in business as far as converting somebody seeking services to somebody filling out that information and providing you with an understanding of what their problem is, and you can call them back and see if you can be of service to them. The web analytics, you have none installed, and that's gonna, everything that's done digital as far as with marketing and websites can be measured, and you can see real numbers and performance on that site on a monthly basis if it's done correctly. Yours is not done correctly, so that's something that we could help with. I'm also going to include another video. It's a marketing video that we have on the process of marketing we do, and it'll educate you a little more on the social media and different things like that. Feel free to give me a call at 520-329-2477, or you can shoot me an email via chad@damonprince.com. All the contact information for me is listed at the bottom of the email, and I look forward to speaking to you and seeing how we can be of service to your unique needs to drive that business back in the way that it was, and also make those adjustments so that your online presence for your website dictates the exact services that you do and provide. Thank you very much for your time, and have a wonderful and prosperous day.